시간, 공간을 차지하다.
Take up.
My apartment is quite small, so the furniture takes up most of the space.
Organizing my closet takes up more time than I thought since I have so many things.
The air purifier takes up floor space, although it makes the air much cleaner.
The living room takes up most of the space, so it feels open and comfortable.
어울리다.
Fit in.
The coffee maker fits in well with my kitchen interior.
The modern furniture fits in well with my apartment's style.
The warm lights fit in with the cozy atmosphere of my bedroom, especially at night.
The sofa fits in nicely, even though the room isn't very large.
밖을 내다보다.
Look out.
I place the desk near the window so I can look out while working.
Every morning I look out and see people walking their dogs before I start my day.
From the second floor, I can look out and see the whole street whenever I want.
바로 들어서다.
Walk right into.
When you enter my apartment, you walk right into the living room.
Right after I get up every morning, I walk into the kitchen and start making a big breakfast.
I feel relaxed whenever I walk into my bedroom because of all my decorations.
As I walked into the living room, I saw the robot vacuum finish cleaning the floor.
무엇을 담다.
Take after.
My neighbor's daughter really takes after her mom in both looks and personality.
The boy next door takes after his father since they both are athletic people.
My younger sister takes after my mom, who's also very artistic and good at painting.
잘 지내다.
Get along.
I get along with my running partner because we motivate each other to keep going even when we're tired.
My best friend and I get along perfectly, even though we're very different people with opposite personalities.
I want to invite my friend for a fun staycation because we get along so well.
I love characters who get along with everyone despite difficult situations.
무엇을 의지하다.
Count on.
I can always count on my best friend to listen when I'm upset.
I can count on this character to make me laugh in every scene.
They are people I can count on, especially when I'm not at home.
I count on my friends for emotional support whenever I feel overwhelmed.
어울리다.
Hang out.
I sometimes hang out with my neighbor on the weekends, and we have coffee together.
My running group hangs out for breakfast after our Saturday morning jogs.
This artist hangs out with other musicians, which leads to great collaborations.
My family hangs out in the living room during staycations by playing games.
들고 다니다.
Carry around.
I carry around a portable fan during summer, since it gets very hot.
I carry around protein bars because healthy people recommend them.
I carry around my phone to help me manage my schedule efficiently.
I carry around reusable containers for takeout food.
무엇과 잘 어울리다.
Go with.
I own several basic t-shirts that can go with any outfit.
Food delivery apps go well with my busy lifestyle because I usually don't have time to cook.
The air fryer goes well with my simple way of cooking.
고장나다.
Break down.
After hearing an odd sound, it seemed like the air conditioner had broken down.
I'm running late to meet you because the bus I took has broken down.
There was an unexpected delay at our recent street parade when a vehicle broke down.
유용하다.
Come in handy.
Mobile payments come in handy when I forget to bring my wallet.
Comfortable shoes come in handy for walking around the city all day long.
Protein powder comes in handy when I don't have time for a proper meal.
Travel shows come in handy when planning my next vacation abroad.
어떠한 느낌이다.
Feel like. This cafe feels like a quiet library with its calm atmosphere and soft music.
The IMAX theater feels like you're inside the movie with its huge screen and amazing sound.
Starfield Mall feels like a small city with so many shops, restaurants, and things to do.
The Olympic Stadium feels like it could fit millions of people.
줄을 서다.
Line up. Young people line up at trendy photo booths in Hongdae to take fun pictures with friends.
At Gyeongbokgung Palace, tourists line up at the gate to rent hanboks and take pictures.
The dessert cafe is Instagram famous, so customers line up every afternoon for their cakes.
Before K-pop concerts, fans line up hours early to buy merchandise and light sticks.
어디에서 먼.
Far from. My hotel was far from the main tourist attractions, so I had to take the subway everywhere to see the sights.
The hiking trail everyone recommends was far from the subway station, so I took a taxi there.
The nearest bank is far from my office, so I usually just use the ATM or mobile app.
My favorite place to jog is Han River, which is not far from my house.
어디에 위치하다.
Be located in.
The new theater with comfortable reclining seats is located in the shopping mall.
I found a new bubble tea shop that is located in our neighborhood, and it's very popular.
A 24-hour gym with modern equipment is located in the Siwon building.
There are many famous tourist destinations located in the city of San Francisco.
무엇으로 시작하다.
Start with. I usually start with rock music in the morning, since it gives me energy to start my day.
When I choose a movie to watch, I start with checking reviews online so that I don't waste time on bad films.
Whenever I have free time, I start with reality shows like cooking competitions, since they're interesting and relaxing.
When I want to buy some clothes, I usually start with browsing the internet first, and then I visit offline stores to try things on.
넘어가다.
Move on. After chatting together, my friends and I move on to playing board games or video games.
I began by walking slowly, then moved on into speed walking when I felt more confident.
I shop for groceries first, then move on to checking out the electronics if I have extra time.
After the news ends, I move on to variety shows to watch something fun.
어디에 참여하다.
Take part in. I sometimes take part in film screenings to discover independent and foreign movies.
I like to take part in local running clubs that meet every Saturday morning.
I enjoy taking part in music festivals during the summer, because seeing live performances outdoors is the best.
I like taking part in shopping events during Black Friday to get big discounts.
계속하다.
Carry on. When I find an interesting book, I carry on reading it even during my commute.
Even when I'm tired, I carry on playing my favorite songs to stay awake.
When I find good deals, I carry on checking for even better prices elsewhere.
I started one episode, then carried on watching the rest until I finished the entire season.
무엇과 다른?
Different from.
Streaming services are completely different from the traditional cable TV that we had years ago.
The latest fashion trends today are very different from the ones in the past.
Recycling systems today are different from earlier ones.
Fitness trends today are different from the workout routines commonly done in the past.
그만두다.
Give up.
Many people gave up following strict fashion rules and chose to wear what they like.
I gave up waiting in the long line and used the mobile app instead.
I gave up carrying heavy guidebooks and just used some travel apps on my phone instead.
무엇이 되다.
Turn into.
Eating less, turn my diet into a more balanced one.
These days, reality shows have turned into scripted programs that feel less authentic.
Modern communication has turned into instant messaging rather than phone calls.
사라지다.
Go away.
Wired headphones went away with CD players.
Digital video recorders went away as streaming platforms became popular.
Language barriers went away with the rise of translation apps on smartphones.
눈에 띄다.
Stand out.
AI technology stands out because it can learn and adapt independently.
That artist stands out globally, even though both have loyal fans.
The digital nomad lifestyle stands out as a new trend unlike before.
Digital wallets stand out as the biggest change from cash payments.
무엇과 비교하다.
Compare to.
It was a Pentium computer, and it was much different compared to modern computers.
In general, my country is very mountainous compared to many other countries.
Modern laptops are thin compared to bulky desktop computers.
Compared to my childhood home, my current place feels more private.
공통점이 있다.
Have in common.
Both gatherings have many things in common, such as similar age groups.
K-pop and American pop have catchy melodies in common.
My friends have a love for music in common.
가깝다, 비슷하다.
Come close.
Current cameras come close to professional equipment in quality.
Virtual assistants come close to human tellers in helpfulness.
AI comes close to human intelligence in specific tasks.
어느 쪽으로 기울다.
Lean toward.
I usually lean toward K-pop because the songs are catchy and energetic.
When it comes to food, I lean toward Korean food, since I grew up eating it.
If I had to choose, I would lean toward city meetups as I can meet more diverse people.
I tend to lean toward using Google because it usually gives me the most accurate results.
무엇을 선택하다.
Go for.
I usually go for something on YouTube when I want to watch videos.
I go for thrillers when I want something intense and suspenseful.
I usually go for casual clothes as they're comfortable and practical.
My friends go for local cafes because they're unique and interesting.
무엇을 고수하다.
Stick with.
I stick with ballads because I never get tired of them.
I stick with smaller concerts because they feel more personal.
I stick with smaller social groups over large city events.
I prefer to stick with foreign dishes that are familiar to me because they feel comforting and reliable.
무엇으로 괜찮다.
Be fine with.
I am fine with watching unfamiliar films, if the story is interesting.
I am fine with trying new restaurants occasionally.
I am fine with different music styles depending on my mood.
무엇으로부터 이익을 얻다.
Benefit from.
Chain stores benefit from efficient systems and quick service.
Competition programs benefit from clear rules and dramatic tension.
International dining places benefit from diverse menu options.
도움이 되다.
Help with.
Simple melodies help with falling asleep faster at night.
Comedy movies help with stress relief, while dramas make me feel emotional.
Loose clothes help with comfort and movement, while tight styles look cleaner and sharper.
무엇으로 고통받다.
Suffer from.
Although the food is good, popular restaurants suffer from long waiting times.
Indie musicians suffer from limited exposure to large audiences.
Trendy clothes suffer from short life cycles, while basics last longer.
균형을 맞추다.
Balance out.
Eating vegetables regularly balances out heavy meals, making my stomach feel more comfortable.
Competition shows use rules to balance out chaos while maintaining tension.
Neutral colors balance out the bold ones, so my outfits are never too flashy.
In some movies, humor balances out the serious scenes, making the mood feel lighter overall.
방해하다.
Hold back.
Bad weather held back my travel plans, so we stayed near the hotel.
An injury held me back from participating in the race.
Household chores held me back from fully relaxing at home.
방해가 되다.
Get in the way.
Language anxiety gets in the way of visiting foreign countries.
Poor internet access got in the way of confirming reservations.
Several late arrivals got in the way of starting the event on time.
무산되다.
Fall through.
The outdoor gathering fell through because of sudden rainstorms.
Our original travel plan fell through due to sudden flight cancellations.
The early morning plan fell through, although we prepared everything beforehand.
해내다, 버텨내다.
Make it.
Many travelers worry they won't make it through airport security quickly.
I made it through the week without scrolling through shorts on YouTube.
I made it through my first 10K run successfully last month.
결과적으로 무엇이 되다.
Turn out.
The jazz performance turned out completely different from what I imagined.
The local restaurant turned out better than the chain restaurant.
The shopping site turned out less reliable than advertised, unfortunately.
The Italian restaurant turned out authentic, although it is located in Korea.
기대하다.
Look forward to.
I look forward to community gatherings more than formal business events.
I look forward to new YouTube videos from my favorite channels.
Music lovers look forward to album release from their favorite bands.
I look forward to variety shows that air on Friday nights.
실망시키다.
Let down.
The online purchase let me down with poor quality.
The weather let me down during my entire beach vacation.
The streaming service let me down with limited new content.
기대를 충족하다.
Meet expectations.
The restaurant met my expectations for both quality and reasonable prices.
Marvel movies always meet my expectations for exciting action scenes.
Battery life did not meet expectations during travel, so I had to charge it frequently.
깜짝 놀라게 하다.
Blow away.
The orchestra performance was so beautiful that it blew away all my expectations.
I was blown away by the acting in that Netflix drama, especially the emotional scenes.
The night view of the city blew me away, and it's something I still remember clearly.
The scenery during my walk blew me away because the sunset was beautiful.
받아들이다, 음미하다.
Take in.
After watching the movie, I needed time to take in the story.
I remember taking in the feeling of that concert, which was so peaceful.
I spent the first day just taking in the new environment.
열리다, 개최되다.
Take place.
The music festival took place outside, so we enjoyed the sunny weather.
The marathon took place along a riverside path.
It took place in a small venue, so I felt close to the artist.
The trip took place during the spring, when it was not too hot.
무엇에 빠져들다.
Get into.
I got into jogging about 3 years ago when I was in high school.
I got into the drama and binge-watched it in just one day.
During the concert, I got into the music and started singing with everyone. I got into rock music after hearing a powerful guitar solo at a concert.
알아내다.
Figure out.
My phone suddenly stopped working, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it.
The desk I ordered came without instructions, so I had to figure out how to build it by myself.
My flight was canceled, so I had to figure out how to get a refund or reschedule it.
When I arrived, I figured out I was supposed to be at the Pontius building on the other side of town.
전화하다.
Call up.
I was stuck in traffic, so I called up the restaurant to say I'd be late.
I bought the wrong size online, so I called up the store to ask about exchanges.
The laptop was too slow, so I called up the seller to see if I could get a refund.
I felt sick suddenly, so I called up the gym to cancel my class last minute.
무엇으로 대체하다.
Replace with.
Since I didn't like the black bag, I went back and replaced it with a brown one.
I bought the wrong size pants, so I replaced them with a bigger size.
Because my phone screen cracked badly, I had to replace it with a new screen at the repair shop.
When the group trip was canceled, we replaced it with a simple dinner appointment.
해결하다.
Work out.
My Wi-Fi wasn't connecting, but I worked it out by restarting it.
I had to skip the party, so I apologized, and we worked it out later.
The assembly instructions were confusing, but I worked it out with an online video.
I needed to reschedule my trip, but thanks to our travel agent, everything worked out smoothly.
우연히 발견하다.
Come across.
While scrolling online, I came across a movie that caught my attention.
I came across a small shop that sold unique handmade products.
I came across some foods I had never tried before.
I came across beautiful scenery when I was traveling with my family in Italy.
확인하다, 가보다.
Check out.
During my staycation, I checked out books I had not read before.
I checked out the recycling center with my family because we never went there before.
I checked out some online reviews before buying the product.
나타나다.
Show up.
I showed up late, but the movie had just started.
More people showed up than expected, so the venue felt crowded.
These days, many people are showing up after seeing online reviews.
배우다, 익히다.
Pick up.
I picked up how to choose products carefully by watching my parents shop.
I picked up new songs while listening to the artist's live performance.
I picked up basic computer skills at school.
By jogging regularly, I picked up better breathing habits.
시간을 내다.
Fit in.
I usually fit in a movie night after finishing work on weekdays.
I often fit in a shopping session on Saturday mornings.
I fit in some reading on weekday nights when I'm not tired.
I make sure to fit in a local restaurant visit for every single meal when traveling.
나가다.
Head out.
I rarely head out anywhere on weekends because I choose to binge watch shows at home instead.
I head out to the library on weekends to borrow books.
I head out early every morning to explore new tourist attractions.
들르다.
Drop by.
I like to drop by the convenience store to buy some snacks before watching a movie.
I try to drop by the ticket booth early to check the available seat options.
I drop by the grocery store near my apartment after work regularly.
I like to drop by local markets to experience authentic culture and food.
끝내다.
Get done.
I try to get all my homework done before starting a movie.
I usually get my household chores done later in the evening or on weekends.
I got done with some errands before going to see the new clothing line.
무엇에 관해 물어보다.
Ask about.
The first thing I'd like to ask about is the specific destinations of the cruise.
I am thinking about buying an MP3 player myself, so I wanted to ask you about MP3 players.
Can I ask about available appointment times for this week?
알아내다.
Find out.
I'm trying to find out how long beginners usually practice each day.
I'm calling to find out what exactly is included in this travel package.
I'd like to find out how long the battery actually lasts in daily use.
확인하다, 확실하게 하다.
Make sure.
I want to make sure that you have a parking lot near your dental clinic.
I'm planning to travel with my husband and 2 children, so I just want to make sure that you have family-sized cabins.
I want to make sure registration is free.
Can you help me make sure it works well on mobile devices?
다시 확인하다.
Go over.
Can we go over the appointment details again to avoid confusion?
Can we go over the full itinerary once again?
I'd like to go over the opening hours one more time.
I'd like to go over the required documents before visiting.
생기다.
Come up.
Something has come up at my company, and I will need to work until 8 p.m.
Delivery delays came up without any notification from the online shopping mall.
Unexpected issues came up, so I have to cancel my restaurant reservation.
시도하다.
Try out.
I tried out the troubleshooting program to fix the connection problem.
I tried out the app's chat feature to tell the restaurant we're running 20 minutes late.
We tried out the waitlist system since I couldn't make a reservation for a table.
무엇으로 바꾸다.
Switch to.
I switched to a different appointment time within that same afternoon.
I switched to a non-smoking room, which was much cleaner.
I switched to different travel dates within the same year.
To avoid the delay, I switched to an earlier flight.
해결하다.
Sort out.
I sorted out the scheduling conflict for the bus tour.
I sorted out the tracking problem by calling in the company.
Even though we were late, the manager sorted out a new table for us immediately.
무엇을 처리하다.
Deal with.
I had to deal with a broken chair, so I contacted customer service immediately.
My friend dealt with the situation calmly, which was a relief.
The building manager dealt with the new resident's recycling mistake kindly.
무엇을 생각해내다.
Come up with.
I came up with an excuse to leave the theater.
I came up with a solution by reheating the food.
Neighbors came up with a helpful guide for new residents.
헤쳐나가다, 통과되다.
Get through.
After a week, I finally got through to customer service and received my refund.
My friend helped me get through it by sharing her snacks with me.
I got through it by trying a different mobile device.
무엇에 의지하다.
Rely on.
I relied on customer service because I did not know how to fix it.
I relied on the warranty to check the available coverage options.
I relied on the store manager's help to resolve it.
무엇으로 이어지다.
Lead to.
Rising housing prices lead to young people giving up on home ownership.
The scandal led to the actor losing his career in the film industry.
Climate change leads to more frequent extreme weather events, globally.
결과를 낳다.
Result in.
Exercise programs resulted in improved mental health for participants.
Social movements resulted in significant policy changes in many countries.
Wellness movements resulted in organic food becoming more popular.
Innovation resulted in Korea becoming a global tech leader.
무엇을 반대하다.
Go against.
The new housing policy goes against public opinion on rising home prices.
Some companies go against environmental regulations to save costs.
The study results go against commonly held beliefs about exercise.
무엇에 관해 논쟁하다.
Argue over.
Experts argued over the best solution to the city's housing problems.
Critics argued over the quality of her recent films.
The politicians are currently arguing over funding for renewable energy projects.
People sometimes argue over the accuracy of calorie counts on menus.
유행하다.
Catch on.
Smart home technology have caught on in apartments these days.
K-pop caught on in Japan among younger people.
Self-service kiosks caught on and replaced counter-ordering systems.
도입하다.
Bring in.
Buildings brought in security cameras these days, and it improves security.
Countries brought in cultural exchange programs to improve relations.
Restaurants brought in recyclable containers to help protect the environment.
대체하다.
Take over.
Digital locks took over traditional keys in modern apartment buildings.
Electric cars took over gas taxis in many cities.
Same-day delivery has taken over regular shipping in Korea.
무엇에 적응하다.
Adapt to.
Many restaurants have adapted to adding vegan dishes to their menus.
People adapted to easier travel between neighboring nations recently.
People adapted to video calling instead of audio-only conversations.
누구를 기쁘게 하다.
Make one's day.
It just made my day.
That compliment really made my day.
That simple change unexpectedly made my day.
무엇 하는 게 너무 기대되다.
Can't wait to.
I can't wait to start my vacation next week.
I can't wait to tell you about my trip.
I can't wait to eat at that new restaurant tonight.
무엇에 실망하다.
Let down by.
I was a bit let down by the result.
I was let down by the weather during my vacation.
I was let down by the overall outcome.
무엇이라서 아쉽다.
Feel sorry that.
I feel sorry that things didn't go as planned.
I feel sorry that I had to change my plans.
I feel sorry that I didn't have enough time.
무엇에 대해 기분이 안 좋다. 마음이 쓰이다.
Feel bad about.
I feel bad about how everything turned out.
I feel bad about making a decision too quickly.
I feel bad about missing an important part.
당황하다.
Freak out.
I freaked out because I didn't know what to do.
I freak out if plans suddenly change.
I almost freaked out at first.
무엇에 긴장되다.
Get nervous about.
I always get nervous about trying something new.
I get nervous about these kinds of situations every time.
I get nervous about making mistakes.
무엇에 압도당하다.
Be overwhelmed by.
I was overwhelmed by everything going on.
I was overwhelmed by everything happening at once.
I was overwhelmed by how fast things changed.
마음이 편해지다.
Put at ease.
It instantly put me at ease.
That helped put me at ease.
Having enough time put me at ease.
진정되다.
Settle down.
It took a while to settle down.
I just need a moment to settle down first.
I tried to settle down and think clearly about it.
그 말을 듣고 보니 생각나는데.
That reminds me.
That reminds me, I once had an unexpected problem during a trip.
That reminds me, I've never really thought about it that deeply.
솔직히 말하자면,
If I'm being honest,
If I'm being honest, I'd say it really depends on the situation.
if I'm being honest, it's kind of hard to give a clear answer.
생각해보니,
Come to think of it,
Come to think of it, I've never really thought about it deeply.
come to think of it, something unexpected happened to me once.
무엇 했던 때를 기억합니다.
I remember a time when
I remember a time when I faced a problem I wasn't prepared for.
I remember a time when I missed an important reservation.
이것에 대해서 예전에 생각해 본 적이 있는데,
I've thought about this before.
I've thought about this before, and here's what I think.
I've thought about this before, so let me share my thoughts.
지금 생각해 보면,
Now that I think about it,
Now that I think about it, I remember a time when this really challenged me.
now that I think about it, it explains why I feel this way now.
돌이켜보면,
Looking back,
Looking back, I realize how meaningful that experience was.
looking back, I'm glad I went through that situation.
그때부터,
Since then,
Since then, I approach things in a more positive way.
since then, I've learned how to handle problems more calmly.
결국에는
At the end of the day,
At the end of the day, it taught me an important lesson.
at the end of the day, it was the right choice for me.
전반적으로
Overall,
Overall, it was a valuable lesson for me.
overall, the experience was challenging but rewarding.